Oh no, I'm gonna be late. Why is this camp so confusing? Huh? Is that the sound of a harmonica I hear?
You have a
Could this
nose
be the
now.
place?
Mr. Z, over here.
Oh.
Hello, proxies. Welcome to the Zenless Zone Zero special program. As you know, I'm one of the hottest and best one of the best intel brokers in New Eridu, Mr. Z. And joining us today are these two,
Relax, Mr. Z. Your heart's racing.
Huh?
Ooh.
How could you tell?
Good to see she still enjoys
sorry,
burgers.
Miss Trigger. It's just, this is my first time being in the same room with a soldier of the Defense Force, so I'm feeling a little nervous.
That's okay. I can take it from here. Hello, proxies. I'm Trigger
Hello.
from the New Eridu Defense Force. Position, Sniper with Oval Squad.
Hello, everyone. I'm Anby from the Cunning Hares. Position, official member.
There's no strict format for the introductions or anything, but anyway, welcome. Now, without further ado, let's get started.
Oh, we're getting right into
I
it.
saw my squad mates buried in the rubble.
Oh.
I'm not sure how I survived.
Ooh.
But now, I'll bring this to an end with my own hands.
Ooh,
Dying in
those
place
swords.
of Soldier 11 was my duty.
Wait, what?
You are...
Wait, what?
It's been a long time.
Also,
I'm
nice
Anby,
room.
Captain of Silver Squad.
Your friend's beyond saving, Sniper.
Ooh.
Silver Company's revival is imminent. No one can stop it.
This
Ooh.
isn't right. If they truly wanted to secretly revive this technology, they wouldn't need to go through so much trouble.
We are sisters, in a way.
Hey.
Help me. I don't want to lose anything or anyone important to me again.
Hey. Hey. Okay.
Our very existence.
Oh, that's sick.
But we don't have to become.
Yo, you click up. What?
Silver Company's legacy.
Freaking double-bladed sword. Okay. Oh, heck yeah.
Plotting an attack. If they succeed,
I'm sorry, what
all
is...
of us will.
Oh, Pulchra.
The Departed didn't leave
That's her
us
name, right?
wounded,
Think
or
so.
with a heavy cross to
Trigger,
bear,
okay.
but with a melody.
Big gun.
Let the wind be the opening notes. I've got your
Ooh.
back. Leave it to me.
Ooh, okay. Stunner, by what the flip? Stunner, by the way. Range stunner as well. That's pretty nice.
Fear, suffering, despair.
Oh, that's a sweet cutscene.
This is
Ooh,
not
hey!
exactly
Whoa.
Stay alert.
Oh crap.
Might wake up soon.
Why are they both attacking?
Begin with.
You honestly believe?
Yo, is he using a sight? Lycan's back! I heard his voice!
The world's destined to be destroyed.
I think that was.
The
Oh!
ending could be rewritten.
Oh, you're also a vampire. Don't get her double vampires!
Give up.
Oh, I guess I should have seen that coming with her ears.
Welcome
I don't know if
back.
we ever saw her ears. Did we ever see a close up
Miss
of the
Trigger,
ears? I don't
as
think
a
so.
powerful
Okay.
military force, what specific roles does the NDF
think I know what the next
play
banner's
in the
gonna be.
city's development?
The Defense Force has three main responsibilities: deterring
So,
external
does he have like
threats,
a briefcase
containing
weapon
hollows,
thing? I think
and
it's a briefcase that
expanding
turns
into
into a
new
scythe.
territory.
That's a nice way
Wait,
to put it.
I didn't
but
catch that.
In reality, they mostly just resort to violence.
Great
That's
art,
a
by the
little
way.
blunt, Miss Anby.
Very sweet.
It's all right. She's not wrong. To ensure the safety of the city, there are times when force is the only option. For example, when a hollow grows too unstable for hand to
that's
manage,
such a sick gun.
the Defense Force will mobilize a strike team to swiftly
Very
suppress
blunt,
it.
weirdly
Armed
enough.
with heavy weaponry and superior firepower, they'll exterminate any living creature inside the hollow until they successfully suppress the hollow and neutralize its threat.
Sounds
Okay.
kind of brutal. It's hard to imagine you being involved, Miss Trigger. You seem so gentle, especially when you played the harmonica just now.
That tune was very pleasant to the ears. It makes me think of some beautiful memories.
Thanks for the compliment. I've heard a
Aw.
similar comment from a squad mate before.
Does this tune hold a special meaning for you, Miss Trigger?
My former squad leader taught me this melody. It's called Homecoming. It's a piece I know by heart.
Your former squad?
Yes. Before the old capital fell, I was once a member of Crystal Barrel Division's Liar Squad.
Oh,
Whoa.
so was it due to a mission with your previous squad that your eyes,
It's okay, Mr. Z. I don't mind talking about it. Indeed, My eyes were corrupted by an ethereal's ether beam during a mission. As a result, I lost most of my eyesight. But new abilities were also awakened because of it. In addition, losing my sight heightened my other senses. I can pick up the faintest sounds, smells, and vibrations.
No wonder she could tell how nervous I was.
I heard that, too.
Well,
Wait,
word also has
so
it
she's
that
just
when the Phantom
Daredevil?
siblings just started
With a
out
gun.
as proxies. They accepted a mysterious commission, which got them into some serious trouble alongside a blindfolded girl. Was that you, Miss Trigger?
That is indeed the case.
Oh,
My history
cool
with
gun.
the proxy Phaethon goes back further than you might think. For more
What?
details, be sure to check out the agent story, Out of Sight.
Regardless of her past, the Trigger in front of us today is part of a new squad now.
Dude, that
she
art.
remains a reliable
Art, dude.
and decisive sniper on the battlefield.
That's true. Miss Trigger.
Wait, why do you
anything
have a
you can
scope
give
on
us
your
on Noble
gun?
Squad?
Of course. Currently,
Maybe
Oval
it's
Squad
not a scope?
operates under the military's Obsidian Division. Most of us came together after surviving the fall of the old capital. We share
Obsidian?
a common goal: to find the true culprit responsible for that catastrophe.
I see.
Hmm.
Can you tell us a little more about your squad mates, too?
I'm sorry, but I can't disclose any more information on my squad mates for the moment.
Okay,
You'll just have
fair.
to wait and see. However, I believe everyone is already familiar with one of our members. She did not experience the fall of the old capital, nor is she intending to uncover the truth behind it. And that is the last member to join our squad, Soldier 11.
Speaking of
she was the
Miss
rookie.
Soldier 11, I have a question I've been dying to ask, and I'm sure every proxy out there has also been wondering about the answer. I gotta ask now. Miss Anby, why do you and Miss Soldier 11 look so similar?
That's because we're sisters.
What?
Duh!
Wait, you mean
Yeah.
you are blood-related sisters, like same parents?
Or she's
and
a
all?
clone.
Then are you too close?
Well, we're not sisters in the typical sense. It's a long story. Before I joined the Cunning Hares,
still has the
Soldier
burger.
11 and I were part of the Obsidian Division Silver Squad, and I was her squad leader.
Oh, wow. So you were a soldier once, and a commanding officer, no less.
There. Now you know my secret. And do you know what happens in movies?
One of the
when
worst
someone
kept
knows
secrets
too much?
ever.
Wait, what are you gonna do to me? Please don't joke around like that, Miss Anby.
Mr. Z, your heart is racing again.
Yo, the art.
Is this silver outfit you're wearing today connected to Silver Squad, Miss Anby?
Yes.
Oh, that
This
art.
is my old
Woo!
Silver Squad uniform. Soldier 11's caught up in some
always so
trouble
crispy in
and
this
has
game.
gone missing. Trigger and I are both worried about her, so we've joined forces on this mission. What started as a search and rescue ends up revealing a deep conspiracy, one that ties into
Dude!
the secrets
New
of
anime,
Silver
too.
Company and the history between Soldier 11 and me.
Although Anby is pretty quiet most of the time, I can tell that she really cares about Soldier 11. To put an end to the hidden crisis once and for all, Anby had to embrace her past and put on this uniform again.
Yep. Just like how action movie heroes always get a brand new outfit after their big awakening. Billy loves that trope.
That's certainly
Oh.
an interesting analogy.
Huh?
Whatever the case, it seems that Soldier 11's disappearance is just the beginning of many untold stories. So, if proxies want to find out more, then make sure to play
Bruh.
the agent story, Echoes of Silver, to uncover the truth.
So,
Miss Anby, careful with that burger. You're gonna stay in
huh?
your uniform.
Is it like a special
There's
episode?
no way Silver Squad could be
Or
sloppy
just
like
a
this when
regular
rolling
story?
enemies, right?
Had a full-blown little
Let
cinematic
the
for it
girl
there
eat
for a
in
moment.
peace. That said, it's about time we show the proxies how we fight on the battlefield.
Yes, please.
Wearing this uniform again brings
Dude,
back
those
memories
swords
of
are
the
so sick.
battlefield.
In that case, let's start with Miss Anby.
She
Soldier
does have a
Zero
burger
Anby is an
pin.
electric
Adorable.
attribute attack agent
Oh,
who uses
her hair.
dual swords in combat.
Oh,
Anby
W
will mark
engine, I
enemies
guess, because the
she
scarf's
hits,
glowing.
and her attacks will charge and activate these marks, stacking up to 3 times. After they are activated, press special attack, and Anby will dash through the enemy with a powerful
Jeez.
flash, dealing electric damage while consuming a mark. Each mark consumed will trigger an extra instance of damage. This damage will be counted as aftershock attack damage. With enough energy,
Aftershock?
hold the special attack button, and Anby will throw her dual swords, unleashing Sundering Bolt. 3 stacks of marks will be applied to the enemy hit.
As expected of the captain of Silver Squad, no matter how many times I see it, your combat style never fails to impress.
As the former captain of Silver Squad, Soldier Zero Anby excels at fighting as a unit with her teammates. By locking onto a target, not only does Anby's own damage against them increase, that target also takes increased crit damage from
They take what?
If there is a stun or support character in the squad, the aftershock damage against this target will further increase.
Wow.
Go into the enemy,
That looks
weigh them down,
awesome.
and when the time is right, deliver the final blow. That's at the core of my combat instincts.
In combat, hold special attack, and Anby will instantly inflict 3 stacks of
Yo, that
activated
W
marks
engine is
on
pay to
the
win.
enemy.
That looks way
Then
too cool.
press
How dare.
Special attack to unleash
I do.
Azure Flash, and quickly deal massive electric damage. Once you have enough decibels,
crap.
to have Anby
Oh, here we go.
execute powerful slashes against enemies.
Oh, I love
in a
that
large
animation.
area ahead, dealing massive electric damage while once again applying 3 stacks of activated marks. Then unleash another Azure Flash to finish the rotation. In addition, by launching 3 consecutive Azure Flashes, Anby will summon an extra lightning bolt to strike enemies.
Your instincts are the reflexes that separate life from death. After fighting alongside
Clean.
you, I finally understood why Soldier 11 tries to follow in your footsteps.
Oh, I
There was a
appreciate they
time
actually
when
showing
I
us the
fought
W
to
engine
destroy
effect.
every enemy in my path. But now, I'll use my strength to fight for
The
what
gameplay
really
kind of
matters.
By
blindsided
the
me.
way, that agile figure we just saw is actually Miss Pulchra. After leaving Pompey's gang, she joined the Sons of Caledon and is now working under Caesar.
Jumping ship
Those
to another
move?
faction? That's a mercenary for you.
Yeah.
Even among mercenaries, Miss Pulchra
Bro, I
is
love
a
her
force to be
weapons.
reckoned with. As a physical attribute stun
Yo!
agent, Pulchra excels in aftershock attacks, coordinating with her teammates to hunt down enemies. With
Okay.
enough energy,
Oh, that's
special
such a
attack,
sick-
Pulchra
Oh!
enters
She hits
the
off-field
Hunter's
stuff.
Gate state, increasing her dazed dealt. When switching off field while under Hunter's Gate, the state will persist until Pulchra switches in again. During
That's
this time,
really
if
cool!
the on-field agent hits an enemy with a special attack,
No way, that's her bird.
will target that enemy, and any damage dealt to the target, there
Dude,
are
that's great. This allows you to swap right onto your attacker or to Caesar with her.
On the field,
While she's still stunning the enemy.
Hunter's Gate via an evasive assist.
A truly skilled mercenary is able to swiftly adapt to any situation on the battlefield and work together with their team.
Last but not least, let's talk about Obo Squad's ace sniper, Miss Trigger. As an electric stun agent, Miss Trigger works best giving her team supporting firepower from the flanks.
Oh, her
Basic
tassels
attack
glow.
to activate her
Sick!
stun, and
None of
Trigger
those
will
things are
enter
hitting.
her sniper stance, firing continuous
Well, none of it's
shots
doing
ahead,
damage. Oh, okay.
accumulating purge. While in sniper mode, use
Very-
directional
Ooh,
movement
ooh.
to adjust your ambush location and dodge enemy attacks. Upon releasing the basic attack button, Trigger will retract to her setup and
Whoa!
launch its final move. Triggering a
Dude!
quick assist for a teammate to enter the field.
I really
After
wish we
all,
could have
it's
seen
at
how
the
much
back
stun damage
where
that was
Trigger
doing.
with sufficient purge truly excels. When on-field squad mates' basic attacks, special attacks, quick assists, and other skills hit enemies, Trigger will consume a certain amount of purge to snipe the enemy with an aftershock
noticing a
attack.
theme of
If the
these- some of
main
these
attack is
characters.
an EX special attack.
Oh, that's
or other
great.
Similarly powerful move, Trigger will also provide stronger supporting firepower. Apart from dealing a significant amount of daze, her supporting attack will also have a relatively high interrupt level. Of course, it also consumes more purge.
Really?
And when Trigger's aftershocks hit enemies,
Oh,
they'll
goodness.
reveal enemy weaknesses,
That's
allowing
pretty
the
good.
squad
What?
to deal increased damage.
With the help
Ooh.
of my innate defenses, my bullets can always hit the enemy's weak spot.
Yup, that's not all. With her EX special attack, not only can Miss Trigger deal massive electric damage to enemies, she can also enter coordinated support. During coordinated support, when any attack from a squad mate hits an enemy, it will trigger an aftershock attack from Trigger without consuming any purge. Upon
That's-
reaching the
that's
maximum
great.
duration or activation count, Trigger exits coordinated support. With enough decibels, press your ultimate
smile.
and Trigger will release a charged shot against
Great.
enemies in a
Love
large
it.
area ahead, dealing massive electric damage and entering coordinated support.
Oh my
Having Trigger
friggin'
covering my
what?
six makes me feel at ease.
Next, let's take a look at Miss Trigger's skills in combat. Hold the basic attack button and Miss Trigger enters sniper mode and unleashes her finishing move before bringing a squad mate in with quick assist. Miss Trigger flanks the enemy and exposes their weaknesses, working with her team to launch an offensive. Unleashing her ultimate, Miss Trigger enters coordinated support, providing high-frequency fire support for her squad. She rapidly stuns enemies, creating space for
I
her
see
team.
that.
I always
Yeah,
give it my
I
all,
see that.
Be it when I'm covering my squad or fighting alone.
I'm glad that Soldier 11 has a reliable teammate like you. I finished my burger, Mr. Z. We should do the big reveal.
I wonder who she. Big reveal. Whoa,
Now
whoa.
let's take a look at the long-awaited signal search details. In the first half of 1.6, proxies can obtain limited S-rank agent Soldier Zero Anby and S-rank W engine
okay.
Severed Innocence through the exclusive
Ooh,
channel
cool W
Electric
engine.
Reflection and W engine channel Dissonant Sonata.
For our
The
first character
corresponding
upgrade,
channels will also have
very
boosted
wise.
rates for the new
Very
A-rank
good.
agent Pulchra and A-rank W engine Box Cutter.
I'll be fighting alongside you all with my new look, Proxies.
Then, in the second half, the spotlight will go to Miss Trigger. Proxies can obtain limited S-rank agent
Ooh,
Trigger
I like that
and
W
S-rank
engine.
W engine Spectral Gaze through the exclusive channel Sights of Asphodel and W engine channel Dazzling Chorus.
Leave the range support to me.
In addition,
a
previous
wicked-looking
limited
engine.
agents and W engines will also rerun
That's
in
just mean.
1.6. In the first half, Proxies can obtain
That's so
S-rank
mean.
agent Bernice and W engine Flamemaker Shaker from their channels. In the second half,
Oh
it'll
boy,
be
here we go,
S-rank
guys.
agent
Ah, boy.
Tuyen and W engine Riot
Wait.
Suppressor Mark
Oh, wow.
6.
Yeah, that's right.
We also
That
have
makes
new
sense.
check-in events
Yay!
in 1.6, where proxies can obtain
Boys
a total
appreciate
of
it.
10 encrypted master
I like
texts
how
and
it's
10 boot
Anby
cards.
almost
Don't
looks like she
forget to
has
claim them.
like a little
Also,
tiara
proxies can obtain
on with
new
her new
avatars in
head
version 1.6.
hair
Take a look.
band.
After the update,
cute.
proxies can unlock Trigger and Pulchra's trust and invite them to hang out after meeting the requirements.
When I'm off duty,
Oh, she
I'm
has a
more
cape.
than happy
Cool.
to spend time with you, Proxy.
Soldier Zero Anby, on the other hand, has no individual trust events. After all, Soldier Zero Anby might be the Anby of the past, but she's still Anby.
Yep.
Therefore, Soldier Zero Anby will share trust with Anby, and rewards will be unlocked for them in sync. In addition, Soldier 11's
What?
trust level will be available this version. Next,
I think it's fine,
let's
but I
take
am a
look
little
at the
sad
new
we don't get
dynamic
like an
wallpapers you
extra
can
little
unlock.
tidbits. Wait, do we get any new story with that? No. Okay. So if you have Anby Max, you just get the screen, this. Yeah. Okay. Very nice loading screens. Well, I am a little sad there is no little extra bits to
We
go with it,
certainly
but
got a lot of
that's
info today. I should be able to
nitpick.
make a fortune with this intel.
you should what?
Mr. Z.
Nothing.
He's taking all the info
you two
they've given
must
him.
have other things you have to
And
attend
selling
to,
it.
and I'll need to head back to organize all this information I've received today. Here's
Yeah.
a small token of appreciation for you two and all our proxies.
Oh? Is it finally redemption code time?
Is it enough to buy me some burgers?
Don't worry, it's more than enough.
Is it? Yeah, no, they both look great. Dang. I mean, all three of them look great.
All three of them look
Really good. I am really intrigued to see just how Trigger will work with other teams. I wonder who she can team up with. What's the team up ability? I don't know if they said it or not. I didn't hear it.
don't know.
Ooh, she looks really fascinating.
But also it's funny that the A rank and S rank kind of do
Hi
similar
there,
things.
proxies. Welcome back to
That's
the Zenless Zone
intentional.
Zero version 1.6 special program. Lady Meow, it's time to wake up. You won't believe the military secrets I've managed to snag this time. I'll surely make a killing.
You make
Maybe-
what?
Maybe don't sell military
Did someone name a
secrets.
price? Did the auction start already?
Huh? What auction?
Oh, you haven't heard? There's a major auction coming up, and all the most elite members of New Eridu will be in attendance. People from all different factions are gearing up for it.
Is there something extraordinary up for grabs or what?
Absolutely. Get this. Rumor has it, one
Ooh.
of the items is linked to secrets behind the sacrifice. Specifically, the sacrifice
Who's the dude?
that
Who's the
Proxies took down
dude?
at
I see the girl,
construction
but-
site.
Sounds suspicious.
Now you're catching on.
There's
Just a
Lycan in
bunch
the
of
back.
In the
It's just a
main
bunch of
story
vampires.
version 1.6.
Looks like it.
Proxies will be commissioned to participate in the auction and secure
What is this,
that
Dracula's cape or
suspicious
something?
item.
That's what it looks like.
Do have plenty of experience with holo commissions, but bidding in a high society auction? Is that really feasible? After all, even just paying electricity bills for the video store can be a stretch.
It'll be fine. The person behind this commission is quite powerful. He is none other than the true benefactor of Victoria Housekeeping, the mayor of New Eridu. So, finances should be the least of our proxy's concerns.
Wow, that's a serious backer. This could be a real turning point for proxies.
On top of that,
Okay.
with the mayor's help, proxies will regain some of their original powers. This is all part of this new story.
Sounds like we've got this auction in the bag.
Not necessarily.
What?
As I mentioned before, it's going to be a battleground for different factions. Apart from our proxies and their employer, some famed families from Tops, and even New Eridu's most infamous Phantom Thief Syndicate, Mockingbird, will all be in attendance.
Wait, Mockingbird? I've heard of them. They keep the city's elites on their toes. Though they're a gang of thieves, they have their own set of values with which they operate by.
Exactly. So in this chaotic mix, friend or foe no longer matters, as allegiances can shift in an instant.
Yeah,
Alongside some familiar faces, there are some newcomers you may want to check out, such as the collector who's giving proxies an auction invite, Hugo.
Oh, I've heard gossip that this charming blonde has a complicated past with Mr. Lycon from Victoria Housekeeping. They did some real crazy stuff together before.
I'm gonna cry.
But then, for some reason, they split up and are now enemies.
Apart from Hugo, proxies will also encounter a mysterious young lady at the auction, Miss Vivian.
Vivian?
She's regal and elegant, but talks in riddles. So enigmatic.
That's her weapon. Don't even kid me.
Or foe.
What are Hugo and Vivian really after? Why would they approach the proxies? All these questions will be answered in the main story of version 1.6.
I'm so curious how the auction will turn out. But right now, let's take a look at other updates for version 1.6. First is Holo Zero. The crisis brought by Geppetto is yet to be resolved when chaos erupts in the Lost Void again.
Yo!
New discoveries, the Dancing on Strings series of investigations
what am I looking at?
Open up. After the update, proxies can choose
Is that
between
Bahamut?
the
Like,
Sacrifice and Geppetto when challenging the final battle of Battlefront Purge.
As one of the most terrifying symbiotic ethereals, Geppetto's attacks are agile and unpredictable. The beast that once controlled other ethereals has become a puppet, dancing on the strings of the hollow. Agents can focus their fire to impair Geppetto by destroying its hands.
Is this gonna be from the Vampire Quest?
Once impaired, Geppetto will enter the puppet state.
Oh wow, his health was disappearing.
Battlefield will also reach its shadowy epilogue.
He was scary until I saw the health part.
Rain attacks down on his enemies.
Oh, dude, I really like that.
Enters the curtain of phantoms, they'll enter
that sucks.
Oh, she's dead.
Cannot use their skills.
No, never mind.
However, Geppetto also has weaknesses. Though it's the puppeteer
Such a cool idea.
That's a pretty sick boss.
Other ethereals to assist him.
So you have to kill them all, I assume.
Actually, I guess I should stop looking. Hold on.
What a difficult opponent.
Indeed,
yeah, I think it's done.
The even more challenging difficulty 6 of Battlefront Purge
is that a W engine?
In the new version,
maybe.
Alongside all new modifiers for proxies to try. There,
duo bosses?
Oh, you're crazy.
Even stronger Geppetto in the final battle. Of course, new
I should have known.
strategies will also be available in the new update to help proxies succeed.
Furthermore, the Holo Zero
gonna be cool.
investigation team has added new exclusive gear for Evelyn, Asriel, Jane, and Corin. Some of this gear can even alter agent skills, such as Asriel's new ranged attack and Corin's
In the new version, a new gameplay mode will also be added for Holo
that's
Zero
pretty good.
Shadow Operation. Multiple
I'll
stages
give them that.
will
That
be
was pretty
available
good.
there, each with their own special effects. For example, chaotic maps, maximum health limits, increased combat power with more gear coins, etc. I hear there's even a stage where a mysterious and powerful enemy has issued a challenge. These unique stages should bring proxies an interesting experience.
There's also the event Hollow Zero Shattered Edge, where proxies can head to Perpetrator Battle and try out all new stages for Evelyn, Estrella, Jane, and Karin. Work together with more of your companions to shatter those ominous blades and earn limited time rewards.
Apart from what was just mentioned,
Oh,
many new
goodness.
areas, new events, and a map refresh function, even some urgent events, are all waiting for proxies to discover.
It's gotcha and gotcha!
Next, let's talk about Soldier Zero Anby and Trigger's upcoming stories in version 1.6. Their stories
So it's
will
just
be
like
available via the
how they did
themed
Ellen
event
in
TV
Astra.
schedule.
Yep.
Please note,
Okay.
during Trigger's limited time TV schedule
Ooh,
event, there
love
will
it.
be a new shooting range gameplay mode.
Text.
In the shooting range,
Oh,
Trigger
you're right.
is, as ever, a reliable sniper, able to switch between scoping and non-scoping modes. In non-scoping
What in the
mode,
world?
proxies can switch between single shot and rapid fire. In scoping mode, Trigger's ability to sense ether fluctuations will take a more visible form, and shots will consume more bullets. At the same time, bullets will pierce, becoming far more deadly.
Oh, please
right.
line that up.
Different monster targets will appear in the range, and the more you hit, the higher you score. There will also be special targets,
Those
such
civilians?
as hostage targets
Yeah.
that will lose you points when hit, blast crawlers that explode, and more. Don't forget to reload when shooting. It's not going to be easy to get a high score in this training made for an ace sniper.
Apart from the different stages, each stage will intermittently enter a focus fire period.
Shoot
where a
the
whole
money!
bunch of golden bamboo targets will pop up. Bullets become unlimited, and you won't need to reload. Have
Oh, so
fun
just-
taking out the trash.
In New Eridu, there's plenty of
Alright.
things that need our proxies to help out with. Tully, a Bangbo working at the HIA has come out of VR testing with what seems to be an altered mental state, yelling about defeating bad guys and saving the world.
I know about
What?
that. It's a data malfunction that
Yo,
plunged
new
that
Bangbo?
bamboo into a waking dream.
Come
Only
on.
when their wish inside the dream has been fulfilled can they return to reality.
Well, proxies will
Persona.
definitely be able to help with anything Bangbo related. Participate in the March on Tiny Titan version event and enter Tully's stream to
Does he have a
fulfill his
Gatling
wish
gun?
for battle.
Out of his chest?
Combat
Maybe.
in this stream will be top down, and
Yo!
Tully will no longer simply be an assistant to agents, but the main fighting force, raining fire down on enemies as a drone.
By completing battles in the dream, you can unlock more dream equipment for Tully, providing it with more powerful firearms.
I actually
Different
really like this
equipment will
event.
offer different kinds of firepower and battle effects. In addition, after each round of battle, proxies can selectively modify and upgrade equipment at the modification workshop to power up Tully even further. As you fight more battles, your battle level will increase, unlocking more stage buffs.
By completing the specified stage during the event, proxies can claim the
Oh,
all-new
wow.
A-rank agent, Pulchra, as well as the hamster cage pass and other limited time rewards
You know
with
what I'm saying?
polychromes.
In the new version, an uninvited visitor will
Hey,
arrive
it's
at the video
Nightboo.
store.
That's right. A little Bangbo called Quixie appears outside the video store wanting to smash his window.
I like how he said
after reading
video
way
store.
too many web novels and believes he's a wandering knight of justice.
Oh,
And
boy.
proxies have
He's
been
one of-
stopped
he's
it
one of
from his
those.
heroic smashing is an innocent farmer bewitched by evil magic. It claims it wanted to smash the glass to save proxies from the evil magic castle.
I've already thought of a good title. Encounter with the delusional Bangbo, a futile and doomed battle.
It's not entirely doomed. To protect your windows, proxies can participate in the event Little Knight's Big Charge and help this little knight complete 10 great trials, allowing him to marry the beautiful princess.
During the event, Quixie will take on a new trial every day. And as its squire, proxies must lend a hand when needed. Whether it's giving our knight
Pose for me.
encouragement or
Am
photographing
I?
its heroics,
Please tell me that's not
or
the princess.
even helping defeat enemies blocking the
Oh,
way.
no.
Upon completing trials, proxies can obtain a new collectible and other rewards like polychromes.
Actually, I'm also a legendary spy reincarnated, once living a life of espionage and danger.
How about you touch some grass first? Plus, reincarnation novels are so last decade.
Ooh.
Back on track. In the new version,
Dang.
an old friend will also come seeking help from proxies. Corin.
Yep, that's right. One of her clients claimed to have seen a ghost in the newest HIA VR event.
It's
a
Rena.
phantom that doesn't
Probably.
appear in the records. However, she's a bit too scared to confirm it herself. So she's here to ask proxies to come with.
During the event, head to the HIA Club and participate in Virtual World Battlestorm to experience themed battles each day. There are 2 difficulties to choose from. Theme stages will have special combat buffs. So
Oh,
choose
3
the right
difficulties.
agents to best take advantage of them.
In addition, this event will also have special offensive stages. In these stages, you have to use specific agents to challenge different bosses.
It's,
It'll be more challenging.
you'll be able to trial
But
these
don't
characters
worry,
out together.
HIA
Oh, it's
will
just
provide
this game mode
powerful
again.
tactics to
Okay.
help you succeed.
After completing stages, proxies can obtain a tuning calibrator, polychromes, and other rewards. But I'm still really worried about that VR ghost.
Stop
Don't worry about
scaring
it.
yourself. No matter what happens, Corin will be there to protect proxies.
That's true. Apart from Corin, another familiar face also needs help from proxies. In version 1.6, proxies will encounter Miss Pulchra running errands on 6th Street. Though officially, she's now part of the Sons of Caledon, she has to do well during her probation to truly be accepted.
Probation?
Oh,
Even
this is cool.
mercenaries have to go through that?
So, as the kindest soul on 6th Street, what do you say about lending her a hand, proxies? Participate in the Delivery Cat Woes event
Aw.
and help Pulchra complete the errands for the Sons of Caledon. You get polychromes and other rewards from it.
I love
what
it. Oh,
Pulchra,
what-
with
freaking-
her
they stole my line.
profit-first attitude, will gain from being a part of the Sons of Caledon family. Let's stay tuned.
Now, back to combat. In version 1.6, there will be a new
Oh.
update to routine cleanup, where proxies will be able to obtain the new drive discs, Shadow Harmony, and Faithen's Melody.
Proxies can also head to Expert Challenge.
I couldn't read those
to
fast
fight
enough,
the
but
new
they look
enemy,
good.
Lumberjack. Careful
lumberjack.
of his massive saw. That thing's no joke.
In addition, Shiyu Defense.
So much new
Crystal Node and Deadly
content.
Assault will continue to rotate
Voices.
updates in version 1.6. Don't
Good
forget
news
to
is
take
ton of
them on,
polychrome.
proxies.
Bad news, all the characters are
familiar
great.
Double drops events are also back in 1.6.
Hey, love to
with
see it as
increased
always.
drops for both combat simulation and routine cleanup. Go and get the mats you need, proxies.
That's the event all wrapped up. Let's check out our version optimizations.
First, an update to Expert Challenge. After the update, Expert Challenge will,
Burnout.
in accordance with the materials required by the S-Rank agent of the current exclusive channel, periodically activate a burnout mode for the corresponding stage.
That's cool.
Under this mode,
That's
spend
cool.
double battery charge to gain double drops.
This mode should
I do
help
appreciate
proxies
that. It is a bit of a
increase
pain
efficiency
to
in
kill the
farming
boss
for
that many
agents'
times.
materials.
Just makes it a bit more
Let's check
efficient.
Optimizations related to
Still takes the
upgrading
same amount of
agents.
energy, you just have to do it,
Version 1.6
you know,
will welcome
less
updates
times.
to the W engine and drive disk interfaces. Now, when you press
Gonna be real
Enhance,
honest with Miyabi,
you can
every
see
single
the
one of those
model for
fights
the
is
W
instant for
engine
me.
or drive disk on the left. Even when fully upgraded, you can still use Enhance to check the model.
Okay.
In addition, in the new version,
vicious
when
little
agents,
guy.
W engines or Bangbu reach each milestone of 10 levels, the upgrade interface will no longer automatically close. Proxies can continue promoting, modifying, or optimizing. It'll only close when the upgrade target has reached the maximum level for the current Internet reputation.
That's right.
What?
Speaking
Okay.
of upgrades, there are upgrades to the special training plan system too. In the new version, once proxies have set a training goal for their agents and completed the corresponding upgrade
Slick
material
animation.
stage, the results page will display the percentage of progress made toward the required number of materials. This should help proxies check their progress on their goals.
Also,
Even on
there
mine.
will be optimizations made to quick access of upgrade interfaces after completing stages. When you hit the return to upgrading button,
Pardon me.
it will no longer take you to the special training plan interface, but to the upgrade interface, smoothing out the kinks in the process.
rate for damage,
Outside the game,
attack,
we've
makes
also
sense.
prepared stories for Anby and Pulchra. They'll be here soon, so stay
Character
tuned,
teaser, Death and
proxies.
Rebirth.
As
What?
for Trigger, we'll hear more of her stories in the future.
So,
Keep an eye on
demo,
our
music,
official
video,
channels.
Well, it's getting late. I need
Something.
to go make
Mystery.
preparations for the
teaser.
Okay, where's your invite then?
What? They didn't invite New Eridu's best intel broker? How dare! I swear I will get an invite. Anyway, Thank you for watching the Zenless Zone Zero version 1.6 special program, Proxies. On March 12th, the newest version, Among the Forgotten Ruins, will arrive. Remember to check it out.
Yeah. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Well then.
Well.
1.6 is coming in hot, and wow, they are packing some firepower.
Indeed.
Do you know what I find the most interesting out of everything that they revealed to us?
What?
The main focus of the story is not our gacha characters. We're getting story quests for them.
And I think they are involved because they fight.
I think they just stitched the trailer together. I think their scenes are specifically from their story quest. The Lycian and the vampire scenes are their own thing. It's so interesting. The main plot is the vampires, from what I can tell. And maybe Trigger and Anby are in it, but I don't know.
Very interesting.
Because we've had past updates with Zenless where it's like, oh, we thought they were all connected. And it was a bunch of different quests, stitched together to look cool for a trailer. And hey,
it looks cool.
There's nothing wrong with that. It's cool. And it's technically all in there. So, but yeah, I don't know what to expect from the story. They may be involved, but they also may not be.
Hard to tell. All I can tell is that they all look awesome.
Well, and we're getting a whole lot of story no matter how you look at it, because we're getting a main story update. I think this is a main. It seems like a main story update.
So, I'm assuming the vampires are next banner. I've not been able to guess the banners of Zenless in a hot second. And if they are somehow not the next ones, then I just don't know anymore.
They may not be because this is their story. They may make us wait for a bit after this, which would be cruel, but they may.
But then who would be next?
I don't know. I genuinely cannot tell you when it comes to Zenless. They kind of keep you on your toes. All I know is Silver Anby looks really, really cool. I think a lot of people have been calling her S Anby or something like that.
It is S rank Anby.
And all I can truly say is the moment we get introduced to an S rank Billy, my credit card is in danger. That's all I know. But I actually kind of want them to wait on that for a bit because I want S rank Billy to be crazy. So I can wait. I can wait a long while.
The thing with S rank Billy is I either want them to make him really cool or double down on his silly.
Yeah. I also just want him to be crazy strong. So the longer they wait to make him a reality, the better he may be.
Maybe.
So,
but I love the new playstyles of you doing something and your characters just hopping on field and attacking.
Well, it fixes a lot of the issues that you have with other stunners is that they have to take field time. Even though that sounds like such a silly complaint, but it is. It's for some instances, you want to be basically on field as your stunner the least amount of time. So,
I mean, that is their job to be on field, break the enemy, and then dip.
Dip. What's also intriguing to me is it doesn't seem... Obviously, Astro Yao is your best in-slot support, but it doesn't seem like Astro Yao would necessarily be for Trigger.
For Trigger, no.
Like, I think you can use her because the bonus damages and all of the stuff that comes from Astro Yao is going to be great no matter what, how you look at it with that. But
it seems that she will benefit more from
just staying
like
off
a
field.
normal team comp, I would say. Maybe. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm really intrigued to see what the team comps we're getting with these two because I'm sure they're both going to work with each other. So Anby will probably work with a stunner or an electric character on the team. But Trigger, what's your passive?
Don't know. It's just nice that Soldier 11 finally can work off of that passive of her team thing of faction or element because it's just been her element for the longest time. Because darn, have there been no others? But we finally got some.
Well, also I feel like a lot of people who have Soldier also just run her with Lucy, which is an insanely good support, which gives you a lot of options. So, yeah, no, this update looks sick.
And also, Pulchra, thank you. She looks awesome as well. And I'm actually really curious what happens if you have both Pulchra and Trigger on your team as they both dash in and out. I think Pulchra does have less charges to her dash in and out.
It seems like Pulchra has a set amount where Trigger just has
like
it
a
for.
bar that
Yeah, she has it
debates.
almost up all the time as long as you keep that bar filled.
So obviously, Pulchra is like the slightly like diet version of Trigger, but I'm hoping she still does something in her own unique way.
Well, she's also a different element, which
She is
you
a different
have to
element,
consider
but
that.
is also still a ranged stunner. Cool that we're getting 2 of those, by the way.
Yeah, keep in mind, guys, different elements is really, really good, and different
And
factions
help with
because
different things.
it gives you variety.
But I really am interested what Pulchra's going to do, like kit-wise, differently than Trigger, other than being a different element and a different faction, obviously.
I have no idea.
Darn you, Zenless. Why does everything you make looks like so much fun? It's not fair. It's not fair.
Okay, and I guess with that, ladies and gentlemen, thank you all for joining us for this reaction video. We hope you had a ton of fun. I hope you had, or are having an awesome day out there.
Indeed.
And I guess, Lord willingly, guys, we're going to catch you in that next one.
Also, happy hunts to anyone that's playing Hot Monster Hunter right now.
Oh, yeah, that does come out. Actually, that's out right now.
It's out right now. So I hope you're having a fun time with that if you play those games.
Okay, well, we love you all.
And we'll see you in the next one.
Goodbye, everybody.
Bye-bye.